Okay, you've made it to step 5 of the goal setting workshop, and this step is to simplify. Okay, so if you've gone through all the steps at this point, you've gone through all this journaling, all this deep diving, you have all this information, so it's like, now what do we do with it? So, what you need to do now is come up with a process, a daily process that you can do every day. And the key here is to make it simple. For me, I've dumbed all of this down into 3 things I need to do every day. And if I do these 3 things, ultimately I will be on track to becoming that superhero, that 10.0 version of myself. Okay, so I'll share with you my 3 and I'll kind of explain to you why it kind of encompasses everything. Okay, so for me, the first thing on my list is that I wake up at the same time every day. So waking up at the same time every day does so much for me. Okay, number one, it's a promise that I'm keeping to myself, right? So right away, I'm keeping a promise that I set for myself, and I'm starting the day off with a win right away. Because a big part of this process is every single day, you've got to be able to stack one small win on top of the other. That's how you get momentum. Okay, so right away, I'm keeping that promise to myself by waking up early. Now, the time that you up in the morning has to correlate with the goals that you have, right? So some of you guys have really, really lofty goals. The higher your goals are, more likely than not, the earlier you're going to have to get up because you're just going to have to put more work in. So you've got to create more time for yourself throughout the day. So for me, I have really, really high goals. So I am up, no joke, at 3:15 in the morning every day. I'm not telling you that you need to get up at 3:15 in the morning to hit your goals. That's just simply what works for me. I'm the type of person that I can get up and get to work right away. I totally understand those that need to get up and be able to take their time. In fact, that's what I think you should do. When you get up in the morning, if you create extra time for yourself, if what that needs to be is, all right, I need time to journal or to stretch or to reflect or whatever it is that you need to do, or to shower or to meal prep. Whatever it is that you need to do for you is exactly what you should be doing. Okay, so that's step one. For me, is to get up at the same time every day. And if I do that consistently, I know that with all this extra time that I've built for myself, that I can really be on the right track to achieve what I want to achieve. And one of the big reasons why I do this is because I get most of all of my work done before my family is even awake. So right away, that makes me a better father. It makes me a better husband because I'm able to be more present with them. So you can see how just getting up early is more than what it seems at face value. It encompasses so much, right? So both personally and for the people that you care about. All right, so getting up at the same time is one of my non-negotiables, one of my big 3, one of my processes here. The next thing for me is exercise. I move in some capacity every day. I'm not doing a crazy intense workout every day, but I have to do something for at least 20 to 30 minutes every single day. I do this obviously for health reasons, right? I want to take good care of myself so that I can live a fun, active life and be there for my kids and hopefully my grandkids down the road. I want to be there for my wife. I want to be able to do things and experience things. Again, I want to be that role model, that husband, that coach that people look up to. And exercise and taking care of myself has to be a part of that. And so it's the skills that I develop and being consistent with that that will also help me become the best version of myself as well. So exercise is my second non-negotiable. And then the third one is nutrition. Okay, and this is honestly one of the hardest ones for me because for me, I never really have had to pay too much attention to what I'm eating just because of my body type. Being an athlete my whole life, I put on muscle really easily. So I got away with not needing to pay as close of attention to my nutrition. And so this is a challenge to myself because by focusing on my nutrition, it forces me to have to be organized and proactive. 2 of the things that I really need to improve on, right? So hitting my macros every day is step 3. And so to do that, I have to be organized. I have to stay consistent. I have to think ahead, being proactive, all of these skills that make me a better person rather than just simply focusing on the benefits of eating well, right? So don't get me wrong, the benefits of eating well are also very important. So the confidence that I gain by looking better, by feeling better, by having more energy, I'm not weighed down by bad foods that I'm eating, which makes me a better father, makes me a better husband. It makes me a better coach because I have energy. So you can see that these 3 simple steps for me, how they encompass much more than what they seem on the surface. So getting up at the same time every day, movement in some capacity every single day, and then hitting my macros, staying on my nutrition. If I do those 3 things, I know that I'm going to be on track to becoming that 10.0 version of myself. If all else fails throughout the day, I do those 3 things and I know I'm going to be headed in the right direction. Okay, guys, so that's it for the 5 steps. If you want me to hold you accountable, click the link below and sign in. I will start sending you emails. I will send you the worksheets. I will give you homework to do, and I will hold you accountable to actually hitting your goals. So whether or not you opt in for that, guys, I hope that you found value in this. If you could, leave me a comment, send me a message. I want to hear if this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can comment on the video. You can send me a message, whatever it is. Either way, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you sometime soon.